If you want to make money, stop whatever you're doing right now, because the biggest opportunity of our generation has just begun, and everything will be decided in the next few months. We are about to see massive changes in the economy due to artificial intelligence. There is a tremendous opportunity in front of us. Starting with AI now is like starting crypto in 2015, investing in NFTs in 2017, and getting into the internet in 96. We're on the verge of huge changes, and only the fastest will get a piece of that cake. In fact, something incredible happened on November 30th in 2022. For the first time, AI was available for free with better performance than humans. This is ChatGPT revolution. This chatbot developed by OpenAI, an American company, allows you to interact with AI simply by chatting. And it can do absolutely everything. It has an answer to all your questions. For example, it could write a YouTube video script, write a recipe, write a book, and has an answer to anything that you could ask it. It can also solve math problems and code websites and applications. The most important thing is the quality of the answers, which is often superior to a human being. This will lead to millions of people losing their jobs, but will also allow people to become millionaires in the next few years. And it could be you. After studying all the news and opportunities available with artificial intelligence, I will explain to you in this video all the opportunities that I found with AI. I'll give you 9 business ideas that you can start as soon as the video ends. And I will explain to you how you could find any of those ideas yourself so that you won't miss on any opportunity. Alright, let's dive in. The first way to make money with artificial intelligence will be to create online websites. It's obvious, but ChatGPT can write all the textual content of your website. If you sell this as a service, it can easily double your productivity. But that's not all. ChatGPT can also help you to code. There, for example, I'm asking ChatGPT to use Python to create a website similar to Adidas. And now I am going to use Midjourney, which is an AI image generator. And I am going to ask it to make a website for a shoe brand. Then I can ask it to enlarge the image, and there you have it. I have a proper mock-up instantly. I don't know if you realize the power of what's happening. And just by combining several AI tools, we can build a website in a couple of minutes. And it's already happening. There's a lot of startups which allow you to build websites a lot easier, and therefore use these tools to become a web developer and earn much more than people who are doing it by hand. And the second way to make only with AI will be to use ChatGPT for copywriting. Copywriting is the art of writing to sell. Either it's for a restaurant, e-commerce store, startup, business, you name it. Basically all the businesses that need to convince their customers by writing. And now you can use ChatGPT to write for you. Let's say a brand contacts you to advertise on Facebook to create its product page. No problem, ChatGPT can do it for you. You can ask it to make shorter sentences or have a less formal style. And if you need to transform it into an Instagram story, that's not a problem. I think you understand the power of this tool and how it will change our whole economy. Now you can use it in different ways. Firstly, you can become a copywriter on websites like Upwork and Fiverr and simply reuse the brand's information and then give it to ChatGPT and let it do the work. You will be 10 times more productive than all your copywriting competitors and therefore generate larger sums of money. If you are 10 times more productive than your competition, you will therefore earn 10 times more money, and you will also be able to offer cheaper rates. This will quickly allow you to be recognized in your category. But it's not just copywriting that will be disrupted. There are several other jobs that you can do with AI, and I will list them for you right now. Business idea number 3. Use ChatGPT to become a better content creator. Today, if you're a good content creator, you can earn a lot of money through ads on social networks like Facebook and YouTube, or even by selling your own products such as a clothing brand or online courses. Or ChatGPT is extremely effective in helping you succeed on social media. It can help you find video titles, hooks, descriptions, content, etc. etc. But what's even more scary is that you can train ChatGPT to be 100% autonomous. Indeed, there are many YouTube channels which are using AI to do their voiceover.
So you can combine ChatGPT with tools like Voice.ai to do entire YouTube videos.
And on social networks where video is not required, it's even easier. You can ask ChatGPT to write tweets, Facebook posts, LinkedIn, and much more. In short, if you're one of the first people to really master these tools and know exactly what question to ask to create viral content on social media, you can have a lot of success as a content creator, even if you're not particularly skilled in this area. If you don't believe me, the English YouTuber Ali Abdal recently revealed that all his most popular tweets were written by AI. Idea number 4 will simply be using Midjourney for graphic design. We have seen that it can create websites, but it can also create logos, banners, and absolutely all the graphic design that you need. And there is nothing stopping you from creating a Fiverr account and exploding all the competition to create logos, mock-ups, or even YouTube thumbnails. Business idea number 5, and this is where things starts to get really interesting, because up until now, we've only talked about freelancing, using AI to become more efficient in any task given, but that's not the best way to make money. You can create businesses that use the same tools but will allow you to make a lot more money. The first way to do this is to start an agency, and for example, you could become a copywriting agency. You'll hire 1 or more employees and teach them how to use ChatGPT. Then you will start finding clients through Fiverr and Upwork as we're starting to know them, or by seeking out, looking on Facebook groups, on Twitter, or even by picking up your phone and calling companies. Once you have found the client, you give the work to your employees and you're done. What's interesting about this is that you no longer need to do the copywriting copywriting yourself, and you can focus on growing your business by finding even more clients. This example works with copywriting, but it works just as well with, for example, customer support, content creation, website design, graphics, etc. etc. Idea number 6 is to create a generator. You know, on the internet, there are loads of generators for like QR codes, first name generators, company name generators, and so on. These generators have only one purpose, which is to rank high on Google, and then use its traffic to monetize via advertising or with a premium plan to offer more features. And we can do the same thing by using artificial intelligence APIs such as GPT-3 or Stable Diffusion. Like that, we can create loads of generators. You can make a logo generator, an Instagram story generator, a YouTube thumbnail generator, a song generator, a restaurant menu generator, and so on. The goal is to create very specific generators and then rank as high possible on Google and use that traffic to monetize it. This is a little hack you can use. Once you have created the generator, you can write blog articles which will help you rank, but more importantly, you can create YouTube and TikTok videos. This will allow you to generate a lot of traffic very quickly and make it appear on top of Google. Way to make money number 7. And now we're going to start talking about businesses that make serious amounts of money. The first couple of examples that I showed you allowed you to make a couple tens of thousands. Creating an agency can allow you to make hundreds of thousands or even 1 or 2 millions. And this business can make you a multi-millionaire. Simply because we're going to create a software. This is a business type that can be resold for the biggest multiples. If you have a software that, for example, makes 100k per month, it will make around 1 million per year. And this means that you could sell it for 6, 7 or even 10 million. The trick is that thanks to tools like ChatGPT and Midjourney, you can create your own artificial intelligence company in a very simplified way. In fact, OpenAI, the company that founded ChatGPT, provides an API that you can pay for. It's called GPT-3. It allows anyone to connect to the AI behind ChatGPT. You will therefore be allowed to use the power of this machine in your own software business. And that's powerful. You may know the site Jasper, which allows you to do copywriting and uses AI to help doing marketing text. Typically, you can go here and create a product sheet, so I can give the instructions, and it will give me several examples of product sheets. And my question is, does that not remind you of something? Someone may think that Jasper's team recruited tons of engineers who spent a lot of time to train the AI, do all the marketing text, but in reality, that's totally not the case. Jasper is simply connected to OpenAI's API, are connected to GPT-3, and the only thing they did is what is called the front end, the part which is visible to the user. They created a website where users can use a product name, tone of voice, and so on, but they didn't need to develop their own AI. In reality, creating a front end business is really not that hard. You can find a developer and in a few months you have something very decent. But you may think that sites like Jasper are useless because in the end everyone can just use ChatGPT. But if you think that, you're totally wrong, because what clients are looking for is simplicity. Sure, not everyone will change ChatGPT, but many people will prefer dedicated software which is much easier to use. And that's why now the site Jasper is valuated well over $1 billion. So you can use the exact same strategy, but position yourself on other topics, create a business worth millions or even billions. You could, for example, create a software that automatically responds to emails, or even a customer support management software that you will connect to GPT-3 API, and you will only be responsible from creating the website and doing all the marketing. The possibilities are endless. You just need to find the right niche. An example that I found while making this video is to create an artificial intelligence that responds to messages on dating apps. You will simply create the front end where the user will input the messages that he received, and then where you're going to have to excel is in marketing. Indeed, at the beginning of this video I told you it was a matter of speed, because at the start of any industry, it's early birds who gets the biggest slice of the cake. If you're among the first people to create a website and especially market it properly, to advertise, to find customers, to talk about it on social media, then you will acquire a large audience who will get used to using your product for the next few years, and that's invaluable. Idea number 8 will still use APIs, but this time we're going to create a mobile application, and maybe you've heard of Lensa, the application that managed to exceed 1 million in revenue in just one day, less than a week after its launch. It simply allowed their profile pictures to be turned into avatars. Surprisingly, they didn't reinvent the wheel, they just used an API, the Stable Diffusion API that we just talked about. The only thing that they did was to create the internet application, make it user-friendly, and market it to make it viral. You may have seen it on your Instagram. There are millions of people who started using it, and they were able to monetize it to earn a huge fortune. The thing is, it's not that hard to do. Since we have the API, it's just a matter of speed and marketing. Now that they have shown the way, thousands of people will be able to follow it successfully. There are probably plenty of applications that will generate even more than Lensa using the same strategy. For example, I recently saw an application that can make your avatar look like avatars. Another one that was recently released allows you to make avatars which are in a relationship, and there are plenty of variations in this strategy that you could use. But that's not all. There are thousands of implications that you can make. I've seen, for example, an application that was simply a mobile ChatGPT. You have to realize OpenAI, the company that makes ChatGPT, they don't care about making money today because they know that in the future they will make hundreds of billions anyway. There are hundreds of examples of applications that you could create. Just by making this video, I had plenty of ideas. All the ideas of generators and softwares that I mentioned. Of course, you can adapt them as applications, but there are still plenty of other ideas. I think you're beginning to realize the madness of what's happening. Before I explain to you how you can find even more ideas, I just want to take the time to emphasize that you absolutely need to get moving. Now indeed, the world is growing faster and faster, and there are more and more people who want to make money through online business. The internet revolution took place in the late 90s, but at that time progress was much slower. If you started an internet business in 2010, you still had lots of chances of succeeding. The thing is that now everything is much faster. We've seen it with crypto, we've seen it with NFTs, but over the next few weeks you procrastinate, wait until tomorrow and wait to see what happens, or you'll be amongst the people which are too late. That's why you absolutely need to get moving right now. This is why I'm making this video. It's because I really want to be the person who motivates a couple hundreds of you to launch an AI business that will change your lives. You probably know that the more original is your idea, the less competition you'll have, and that greatly improves your chances of success. If you want to find your own idea, here are some tips I can share with you. The first one will be to think of all the jobs that can be done using AI. You can then simply do the task or create an agency around that task, or create a software that makes this task a lot easier. The second strategy is to take a business in which you can develop a competitive advantage by using AI. If, for example, you have a good brand today, you can manage your customer support much more easily, manage your marketing more quickly, create content more easily, etc. etc. If you're one of those early adopters, you will gain productivity and you will crush your competitors. It's super important today if you're launching an e-commerce brand to start using AI and to train your employees as quick as possible to start using it as well, so that you can make even more money because you're going to be better than your competitors. Another thing that's super important to understand is that when there are innovations like this, there are very simple opportunities that we can seize. You can also do like the famous Samurai Brothers and copy a business that exists in French and redo it in English. So all the businesses based on artificial intelligence, which you can easily find by searching on Google, you can simply do them in French or do them in Italian, Indian, German, and so on. And finally, if you want to ask someone which is super intelligent to list you another 10 or 20 business ideas, you can simply ask ChatGPT. Once you've found your idea, it will be super important to put it in place and be as productive as possible when you do it. It was Alex. Bye.